Hello and welcome to the show. I'm Chase Croker here with head football coach Coach Towery. The Tours are now 1-1 after a forfeit last week due to COVID. Coach, how ready is the team for the game against Iowa?
Well, I think we've had a good week of practice trying to get back into the swing of things. I think they've been focused. They understand that there's a good football team coming in here to play tomorrow night, and so I think they're focused and ready to go.
All right. Sulphur won the last game against Pineville. How do you think the Tours did overall?
You know, we're a very young football team, so I think the kids went out and performed well. We executed well at times on offense. We played well on defense, rallied to the football. I think overall we played really well, played well on special teams. You know, we've got a lot of growing to do. We're still a long ways away from where we want to be, but with a young football team, the big thing you ask for is for them to get better every week.
All right. Who are your offensive and defensive and special teams players last week?
Well, the offensive player of the week last week was Tag Stelly. He had over 150 yards of total offense, which was big for us. Scored a couple of touchdowns. You know, he plays a lot of different positions for us on offense, from quarterback to wide receiver to running back. Did a really great job for us. Defensively, our defensive player of the week was Dillion Bird. He's one of our linebackers, really good nose for the football, had double-digit tackles last week, was involved in making a lot of plays on the defensive side of the ball. And then special teams-wise, our kicker, Ethan Paez, banging kickoffs into the end zone, which is a weapon in high school because they can't return it out of there, did a really good job kicking and punting for us last week.
Who do you think is going to stand out during the game this Friday?
Well, you know, I think we have lots of different kids that can contribute. You know, offensively, we're going to try to get the ball in more people's hands, trying to get Caden Blaylock a little more involved in the offense, Jonathan Hopkins a little more involved, Ashton Alston, you know, letting Gage Trahan throw it a little bit more. Obviously, Tag Stelly is a big weapon for us. Our running backs, Eli Brady and Jackson Cerise, you know, are big weapons for us. Our tight end, Caleb Vijay. I think all of these guys are going to have an impact. We have a game plan in to try to get them the ball. Defensively, you know, we have a good game plan in that's going to be aggressive against what Iowa does. So hopefully, you know, the same guys that are making plays and have been making plays defensively, like Peyton Lemaire and, you know, up front, Key and Trim, and at the linebacker position, you know, Corey Hyatt and those guys will be aggressively involved in the game and get it done for us.
All right. Sulphur is playing Iowa this Friday. What can you tell us about the Yellow Jackets this year?
Really good football team. They've got some weapons that can cause some problems for you. They've got a committed wide receiver that's going to Purdue. So they've got some guys that if they get out in the open field can cause some issues. Very well coached, physical up front on both sides of the ball. So we're going to have to go out there and play our best game, not give up any big plays, and make sure we match their physicality in the trenches.
Now it's time to introduce the coaching staff member of the week.
Our coaching staff member of the week is Andy Dodd. Coach Dodd teaches special ed here at the school, played football at LSU, played at McNeese. He's an offensive line guy by trade, very intelligent guy, and we asked him to move over to the defensive line this year, and he's doing a heck of a job with those guys on the D-line. Really proud of the effort he's given coaching those guys up, doing a really good job.
Thanks, Coach. All right, that's our time for now. Sulphur takes on Iowa this Friday at home. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir.